The optional Kirby Floor Care Kit was designed primarily for homes with hard surface floors. With this kit, your Generation 3 can be used as an effective cleaning and polishing system for wood, vinyl, or ceramic tile floors. The Floor Care Kit contains a floor care nozzle, a brush roll, a bottle of Kirby floor polish, and a hard floor pad. Prior to polishing any hard surface floor, it should be thoroughly cleaned. To remove loose dust and dirt, attach the hard floor pad to the bottom of the power nozzle. Before doing so, however, make sure to unplug the cord from the wall outlet and make sure the motor is not running. Then raise the power nozzle as far as it will go by pressing the bottom toe touch control pedal. Attach the hard floor pad onto the nozzle opening using the spring clips on the plate. Note, the brush roll should be disengaged by aligning the red arrows on the belt lifter. This puts the Generation 3 in the straight suction cleaner mode. This is the only mode in which the hard floor pad should be used. And again, tech drive should not be used on hard surface floors. Then lower the power nozzle to its lowest position by pressing on the top toe touch control pedal as many times as necessary. You are now ready to vacuum any hard surface floor. To remove the hard surface pad, press on the bottom toe touch control pedal to raise the power nozzle as high as it will go. Then, simply step on the left shoulder of the hard floor pad as you tilt the Generation 3 to the side. Once you've removed the loose dust and dirt, you should damp mop the area to be polished to remove any remaining grease or dirt film. When the floor dries, you're ready to begin the polishing process. The first step is to use a sponge or sponge mop to apply a thin, even coat of Kirby floor polish. While the polish is drying to a haze, you can prepare the Generation 3 for polishing. To assemble the floor polisher, first be sure to line up the green arrows on the nozzle belt lifter. Then, center the belt of the polisher brush in the middle area between the tufts of the brush. Turn the brush nozzle over and slide the tabs at the ends of the brush into the slots at each end of the nozzle, making sure the narrowest part of the tabs go in first. Push the belt up against the brush roll with your finger. While holding the belt in place, turn the belt lifter to the left until the red arrows line up. The belt lifter hook will catch the belt and stretch it upward into the nozzle. Place the hooks located on the rear of the nozzle over the attaching bar and push the nozzle up against the Kirby. Turn the accessory lock to the right to lock the nozzle in place. To engage the polisher brush, turn the belt lifter all the way to the right until the green arrows line up. Then lower the headlight cap. Once again, do not use tech drive with the floor polisher. Place tech drive in neutral by stepping on the gray N side of the tech drive power assist pedal. By this time, the floor polish has most likely dried to a haze and should be ready to polish. Press the toe touch control upper pedal to lower the brush one notch at a time. Lower the brush as far as the toe touch control will allow. Because the system tends to move forward when the floor polisher brush touches the floor, it's necessary to hold on to the handle before plugging the Kirby into a wall outlet or turning it on. With the polisher running, move the Kirby over the floor with slow, steady strokes, as though you were cleaning a carpet. Continue to polish until the haze is removed, leaving a luxurious satin finish. A few tips on using Kirby floor polish. First, avoid shaking the bottle. That creates air bubbles that can interfere with an even application of the polish. When applying multiple coats, be sure to polish completely between coats. By doing so, you will avoid locking in the haze that forms when the polish dries. When applying polish to wood flooring, apply polish to the sponge mop and then to the floor. This will ensure an even application, even if the wood is somewhat porous. By the way, avoid using Kirby floor polish on unfinished or untreated wood. It's a water-based product and may be absorbed. Kirby floor polish is designed to wear evenly and avoid the kind of cracking and peeling normally associated with acrylic polymer-based products. When the shine begins to wear off, simply repeat the polishing process to return a satin sheen. Should you ever need to strip Kirby floor polish, a simple mixture of household ammonia and water will do the job. The Turbo Accessory Kit can be used for a wide variety of household jobs. It's a sander, a buffing unit, a scouring unit, and a massage unit. Note, when using the Turbo Accessory Kit as a sander, it is always advisable to use safety glasses. To set up the sander, unsnap the sander dust shroud at the rear of the tool and pull it off. Rotate the clamp levers on the side of the Turbo Accessory upwards to open the clamps. Select the correct grade of sandpaper needed for the job. A fine paper for a smooth finish, or a coarse paper to clean rough surfaces or remove paint. Slide the sheet into the front clamp and lock the clamp lever. Tightly wrap the paper around the bottom of the Turbo Accessory and tuck the end into the rear clamp. Then lock the rear clamp. With the Turbo Accessory on a level surface, wrap the dust shroud around the sander with the opening to the rear and snap it shut. Insert the attachment hose into the end of the Turbo Accessory. Be sure no metal objects such as tacks or nails are sticking up from the surface to be sanded. They could damage the Turbo Accessory or cause sparks which could ignite dust. While applying light pressure, move it over the surface slowly, allowing the sander to do the work. Don't force it or lean heavily on it. That will only slow it down, and the tool works best at high speeds. Replace the disposable bag after extended sanding, because dust is fine and tends to plug the pores of the bag. To use the Turbo Accessory as a polisher, attach the synthetic lamb's wool pad using the same procedure as attaching sandpaper. Use it for polishing hard wax surfaces such as tabletops, paneling, and large flat surfaces. The dust shroud is not used when polishing. Attach the web nylon scouring pad using the same procedure as attaching sandpaper. The Turbo Accessory now becomes a scouring tool. Use it for scouring hard surfaces. For safety reasons, do not turbo scour painted surfaces. And note, the dust shroud is not used with the scouring pad. The Turbo Accessory Massage Unit is intended for use where massage is desired or medically recommended. To use the orbital massage unit, attach the soft vinyl pad to the Turbo Accessory using the same procedure as attaching sandpaper. A few notes on the massage unit. Do not use the orbital massager on swollen or inflamed areas, legs with varicose veins, areas where there are skin eruptions, unexplained calf pains, or anesthetic skin areas unless first approved by your doctor. In addition, children must be supervised when using the massager. Again, the dust shroud is not used when using the Turbo Accessory as a massage unit. When connected to the attachment hose, the zip brush can be used for a wide variety of cleaning jobs, including upholstery cleaning. For optimum results, avoid pressing down heavily on the zip brush. Allow the brush to rotate at maximum speed by gently moving it side to side on the surface being cleaned. For safety's sake, do not insert fingers into the revolving brush area or push the release button while the brush is in motion. Keep the brush flat against the surface being cleaned. The brush can throw particles outward. Also, avoid using the zip brush on delicate fabrics. To clean the zip brush, press the button on the front of the brush to release the outer brush ring. Lift the center brush air turbine out of the tool and remove any particles or lint from the brush and the turbine. Also, remove any particles left in the tool cavity. Place the brush air turbine back into the tool and turn it until the tabs drop into the slots. Hook the tab on the rear of the ring brush onto the small opening of the tool and snap it in place.